Eldrum. Eldrum. Black dot. Eldrum. Black dust. Loading setting. Continue. 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 You walk down to the river shore. The mechanic blows the horn again. The elevator goes back up to the top of the canyon. Look up. Wait for map. But character tab. Map. Button. Map. Bang. Button. High river. Button. Bang. Close. Zoom out. Zoom out. Obelisk. Button. Obelisk. Area. High river. Market. Fallen bridge. Area. Obelisk. The great. Explore the ruin. Explore the. There's peace and quiet in the ancient ruins. No sign of life but the vultures in the sky. Never know when something might turn up. Now is not the time. Map. Map. Caravansary. Sunken hollows. Sub-area. Under. The mall house. Market. But. Low river. Button. Low river. Area. Fallen bridge. Area. The mall house. Low river. The poor neighborhood is dense. Look for Xana. But cross the bridge. Button. Cross the bridge. A rough-looking street urchin stands on the bridge over the river, watching the crowd pass by. The kid shouts, "Heyo, you gone fight in the pit?" Who? Me. Button. Who? Me. The kid replies, "Yeah, you. The out-of-towner. Here to fight or what? What are you talking about?" Yes. Button. What are you The kid replies, "Blood sport. Maim and kill for money and fame. Down yonder. Ellipsis." He nods at a cave across the river, smirking. "Think you got what it takes?" Yes. But no. Ignore the street urchin. No. Yes. Button. Yes. Beaming. The kid replies, "Knew it. Got that look. The eyes of a killer." He rolls a gold coin on his knuckles. "All the money I got left. Best believe I'm betting it on you, killer." "Thanks, kid. Continue on your way." "Thanks, kid. But thank." The kid smiles. "Good luck." He runs off, slipping away into the crowd across the river. Continue on your way. Continue on your. You follow the crowd across the bridge to the other side of the river. The people are entering the large mouth of a cave. Some of them are holding weapons. A wounded man is carried out on a stretcher. Enter the pit. Button. Enter the pit. You walk down the stone steps of a wide passage. Loud clangs and screams are echoing from the lower depths. Look around. Button. Keep walking down the stairs. Keep walking down the stairs. Button. The violent noise from below dies down all of a sudden. The brief silence is followed by, "Look at him. Keep walking down the stairs." Button. Keep walking down. The pit fighter leans back against the wall, sizing you up. He chuckles. "Hair. Another lamb to the slaughter." Ellipsis. The young women at his side are giggling. The pit fight. Preview. Main met gold. Encumber. Level. Health points 38 of 40. Insult him. Button. Threaten him. Insult him. The pit fighter steps forward, growling. "What did you just say to me?" The woman beside him puts her hand on his shoulder, purring. "Never mind that loser, honey. Let's have some fun. Continue on your way. Turn back." Button. Continue on your way. You have reached the bottom of the pit. Look around. Button. Look. Step into the ring. Button. Step. A hush falls over. Fight the hobo. Back to character. Inventory. Quest. Notifications. 4. Initiated quest the pit. Pass charisma check. Gain 5 experience. You leveled up. Button. A hush falls. Go. Left. Health points 45 of 45. Level 3. Encumbrance 4 of 5. Character tab 1. Increase agility with 1. Button. Increase perception with 1. Button. Increase close character. Fight the hobo. Fight the hobo. Turns. Movement restriction. You're fighting in a Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Your turn. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 55 of 50. Attack. 2. Strike. Swat. Your advance. Your health. 45 of 40. Attack. 2 to. -3. Attack. -1. Attack. -2. Hobo's turn. Attack. -3. Attack. -3. Your turn. Strike. -3. Attack. 2. Attack. Critical -6. Attack. -3. Hobo's turn. Stun. -7. -3. Your turn. Your health. 29 of 45. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 37 of 55. Strike. Cost. -2. Attack. 2. -1. Critical -6. Hobo's turn. Stun. -5. -3. Your health. 21 of 45. Your turn. Hobo. Distance from you. 1. Health. 28 of 55. Strike. Strike. -1. Attack. Attack. -3. Evade. Hobo's turn. Defensive. -6. Your health. 15 of 45. Your turn. Strike. Cost. Strike. Critical -7. Attack. 2 to. -1. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 16 of 55. Attack. 2 to. Attack. Miss. Your turn. Your advantage. 864 of 5. Attack. 2 to. -1. -1. Strike. Attack. Strike. Swap. Your advantage. Your health. 15 of 45. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 14 of 50. Strike. Cost. Strike. -1. Hobo's turn. Attack. -4. -6. Your turn. Attack. Critical -5. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. Button. Strike. Swap. Your advantage. Your health. 5 effects. Disorder. Your action points. 2 of 3. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 8 of 55. Strike. -1. Attack. Miss. Hobo's turn. Attack. Of -4. Your health. 1. Stun. Miss. Your turn. Attack. -1. Attack. -1. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 5 of 55. Defensive protection. Hobo's turn. Defensive. At -3. Hobo. Try again. The crazed hobos. Try again. Button. Fight. Back down. Button. Fight the hobo. Inventory tab. Has update. Close inventory tab. Stone Mall new. Broken spear. Brass dagger. Broken spear. The wooden. 2 to 4 melee damage. Down -1. 2 to 4. Combat action. Jab. 2 to 4. Encumbrance 3. Requirement not met. Replaces brass dagger. Character tab. Close Fight the hobo. Button. Fight the hobo. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Your turn. Attack. 2 to attack. -1. Attack. Critical minus. Apply combat stance. Apply defensive. Defensive. -2. Attack. -2. Your turn. -4. Attack. 2. -1. -1. Hobo's turn. Trip. Stun. -8. Your turn. Your health. 33 of 45. Attack. -1. Evade. Strike. -3. Hobo's turn. Attack. -4. -5. Your health. 24 of 45. Your turn. Attack. Critical -6. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. Attack. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 32 of 55. Attack. Miss. Attack. -1. Hobo's turn. Attack. -3. Evade. Your turn. -1. Attack. Attack. -2. -1. Your turn. Strike. Strike. -2. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 25 of 52. Your action points. Effects. Your health. 21 of 45. Attack. -2. -1. Hobo's turn. Defensive. At -3. Your turn. Apply combat stance. Apply combat. Offensive speed is increased by 20. Strike. Strike. -1. -2. Hobo's turn. Trip. Attack. -3. Your advantage. 900. Your health. Your turn. Your health. 15 of 45. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 19 of 50. Attack. -1. Critical -5. Strike. -1. Hobo's turn. Stun. -8. -3. Your health. 4 of 45. Your hobo. Distance from you. 1. Health. 12 of 55. Attack. -1. -2. Strike. Strike. -1. Hobo's turn. Defensive. -7. Try again. The crazed hobo strikes you in the head with the wooden staff, knocking you out cold. He steps on your neck until you stop breathing. Fight the hobo. Button. A hush falls over the crowd. All eyes are on you. It takes a few moments before someone rises to the challenge. Inventory. Food. Armor. 1. Collapse. Rusty iron helmet. Equipped. Medicine. 1. 1 new. Food. 0. Collapse. Tool. 0. Treasure. Scripture. Treasure. 0. Collapse. Quest tab. Has update. No notification. No note. Character tab. Close in. Back. Fight the hobo. Button. Fight the hobo. Movement. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Your turn. Attack. 2 to -1. -2. Apply combat stance. Apply defensive protection. Defensive. Attack. Evade. Attack. -3. Your turn. Attack. -2. Strike. Strike. -1. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. -1. Hobo's turn. Trip. Attack. -3. Your turn. Attack. -1. -1. Strike. -2. Hobo's turn. Stun. -7. -3. Your health. 29 of 45. Your turn. Hobo. Distance from you. 1. Health. 44 of 50. Attack. 2. -1. -2. Strike. Cost. Critical -8. Your advantage. 6. Hobo's turn. Stun. -6. Your health. 23. Attack. Miss. Your turn. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 33 of 55. Attack. Evade. -2. Attack. -1. Your turn. Strike. Strike. Critical -8. Attack. 2. Attack. -1. Hobo. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health, 21 of 50. Swap, your advantage. 1, your health, 23 of 40. Attack, 2 to 6. -1. Hobo's turn. Defensive. At -4. Your turn. Strike. Apply combat. Apply combat. Activate stand. Offensive speed is in. Strike. Strike. Critical -7. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. Attack. Critical -4. Hobo's turn. Trip. Stun. Miss. Your turn. Hobo. Distance from you. 1. Health. 9 of 55. Attack. Attack. Critical -5. Attack. 2 to 6 damage. -1. Attack. Critical -5. Wait for the next. You strike him down. The audience is cheering. The ragged hobo takes his last breath, vomiting blood. He is dragged away from the ring. His left hand is dipped in a jar of white paint and pressed against the rock wall. Having made one last impression, the dead body is removed and dumped outside. Wait, step, character, inventory, quest, notifications. 4. Gain 5 experience. Gold +14. Gain crooked staff. Gain red wine. Button. Inventory tab. Stone mall new. Crooked staff new. Crooked staff. 4 to 9. This walking stick was equipped. Dim. Button. This walking stick. Combat. 4. Replaces. Encumbrance 3. Requirement not close. Armor. 1. Collapse. Armor. Rusty iron. Rust. Unequip. Weapon. Brass dagger. Equip. Crooked. Stone mall new. Crooked staff. Equip. Button. Unequip. Close. Wait for the next. You are faced with a dirty and wretched hunchback. The man is armed with a crude spiked club and a round. Previous. Main gold. Encumber. Level. Health points 19 of 45. Inventory. Medicine. 1. Medicine. Balsam. 2. Balsam. Use. Button. Use. 7/8. A small. Notifications. 1. Health +10. Button. No notification. Balsam. Use. Button. Use. Notifications. 2. Health +10. Health +6. No. Character close Fight him. Button. Fight him. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Your advantage. 0 of 5,000. Your turn. Scavenger. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 72 of 7. Attack. 4 to 9 damage. Critical -11. Attack. -5. Stun. Cost. 1 action. Stun. -5. Scavenger's turn. Miss. Attack. Evade. Your turn. Attack. 4. Stun. Cost. Stun. -4. Attack. 4. -5. Stun. Cost. 1. Stun. -6. Scavenger. Your advantage. 108 of 5,000. Defensive. Miss. Your turn. Attack. -4. -3. Stun. Trip. Cost. Scavenger's turn. Defensive. Attack. Critical -14. Your turn. Trip. Cost. 1 action. 250 advantage. Breaks enemy stance. Button. Stun. Cost. Stun. Critical -18. Attack. 4 to 9. -2. Scavenger's turn. Scavenger. Distance. Defensive. -12. 0. Your action points. Effects. Your turn. Your advantage. Your health. 19 of 40. Scavenger. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 9 of 72. Attack. Critical -10. You put him out of his misery. The poor man is dead before his face hits the ground. The audience is clapping and whistling. Another white handprint is added to the wall, after which the fresh corpse is removed from the premise. Notifications. 4. Gain 5 experience. Gold +16. Gain spiked glove. Gain barrel lid. Button. Inventory tab. Closed. Stone mall new. Crooked staff. Broken spear. Brass dagger. Broke crooked spike club new. Spike club. A wooden bludgeon with combat action. Puncture. Combat action. Stun. 4 to 7 melee damage. Down encumbrance 4. Replaces crooked staff. Slots. Main hand. Equip. Button. On neck. Closed carrot. Armor. 2. Armor. Rusty iron helmet. Barrel lid new. Barrel lid. Character. Weapon. Broken spear. Spike club. Crooked staff. Equip. Unequip. Character. Inventory tab. Close character tab. You put him out. Make go. Health points 19 of 45. Close inventory. Food. 1. 1 new. Collapsed. Food. Red wine new. Red wine. 4/4 use. Consume. Notifications. 1. Health +10. Button. Consume. Button. Consume. Notifications. 1. Health plus quest. Notifications. Consume. Notifications. 2. Health +10. Health +6. Close inventory. Wait for the next challenger. Someone leaps down from the ledge, moving with grace and quickness. It's a short and skinny young man dressed in rags. He pulls out a rusty knife, hissing, "You ain't nothing." Fight him. Button. Fight him. Movement restriction. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Low life's turn. Miss. Attack. -7. Your turn. Attack. -4. -2. Stun. Cost. Stun. -8. Low life's turn. Cut. Evade. Attack. Evade. Your turn. Low life. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 46 of 60. Attack. -3. Stun. Cost. 1. Attack. 4 to attack. -3. -4. Your turn. Stun. Stun. -5. Attack. -2. Stun. -5. Low life's turn. Defensive. Attack. -7. Your turn. Trip. Stun. -5. Attack. -3. Low life's turn. Defensive. Evade. Your turn. Trip. Stun. -8. Low life. Low life. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 8 of 60. Attack. 4. Attack. -3. Low life's turn. Defensive. Evade. Your turn. Stun. Cost. Stun. -4. Attack. 4. -1. Step out of the young man dies by your hand. The audience gives you a standing ovation. Yet another white handprint is added to the wall before the dead body is carried away from the ring. Notifications. 3. Gain 5 experience. Gold plus 15 gained Rusty Iron Dagger. Button. Inventory tab. Close Spike Club. Rusty Iron Dagger new. Rusty Iron. The short combat action. Puncture. Combat action. 3 to 5 melee damage. Down. Encumbrance 1. Replaces crooked staff. Close inventory. Wait for the next. No one rises to the challenge. You should come back later. Step out of the ring. Button. Step out of the ring. You walk away, hearing the excited whispers from the look around. Button. Look around. Used. There are men, women and children of all ages in the crowd. The rock walls and ledges are adorned with handprints. The ring is marked out with stones and candles. The puddles of blood from the previous fight are still fresh. Leave. Leave. Enter the pit. Map. Button. Map. The mall house. Button. The mall house. Travel interrupted by encounter. The street urchin is waiting near the bridge. The kid shows you a big pouch of gold, beaming. Look what I got. Made a killing. Ellipsis. And it's all thanks to you. He starts fishing out a handful of coins. Let me share the wealth. It's only right. Ellipsis. Thanks, kid. Thanks. The kid hands over the money, smiling. Don't mention it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'll be getting rich in no time. He runs off, zigzagging through. Continue on your way. Button. The poor neighborhood is dense and rich. Look for Xana. Map. Carrot. Invent. Quest. Notifications. 1. Gold plus 20. Button. Look for Xana. Talk to her. Come back later. Talk to her. What's with the tattoo? Button. What about your real what kind of deed are we? Have you ever killed some? Xana replies. Just a small thing. Nothing major. Her boyfriend says, don't sell yourself short. Kid. She smiles, giving him a kiss. Don't forget it. Don't let your talents go to waste. Have you ever killed some? Have you? Xana replies, not yet. She tilts her head to the side, asking, what about you? Yeah, I've killed people. Their faces haunt me at night. Ellipsis. Don't let your talents go to waste. Button. Don't let. Xana replies, hold on a second. Did my mother put you up to this? She's worried about you. Forget it. You're a lost cause. She's worried about She's worried about you. But Xana replies, that's her problem. She looks you in the eyes. My mind is made up. This life is not for you. Get out while you still can. Just give her a break. Help out with the family business. But this life is not for you. Xana gets annoyed. She throws a glance at her boyfriend, poking him in the ribs with her elbow. He stands up, reaching for his weapon. The others do the same. The barrel-chested thug steps closer, menacing. Get lost. Look around. Fight them. But look around. The half-naked thugs are wielding knives and bludgeons. They have you surrounded. Xana is still sitting down. She looks excited. Fight them. But negotiate. Back down. But notifications. 3 times pass charisma check. Button. No. The half-naked goal. Catch income level. Health points 31 of 45. Inventory closed. Food. 1. Red wine. Consume. Medicine. Balsam. Use. But use. Close. Fight them. Fight a small jar of herbal ointment. It can be initiated. Thug 1. Thug 3's turn. -5. Your turn. Thug 1. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 84 of 84. Attack. -7. -5. Attack. Stun. Cost. Stun. -10. Thug 1's turn. Miss. Thug 2's turn. Throw. Evade. Thug 3's turn. Stun. -9. Your turn. Thug 3. Attack. -6. Stun. -9. Thug 1. Distance from you. Thug 1. Selected. Attack. 4. Apply combat. Defensive protect. Thug 2's turn. Defensive. Throw. -9. Thug 1's turn. Attack. Miss. Thug 3's turn. Offensive. Your health. 22 of 45. -5. Critical -12. Thug 1. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 45 of 84. Stun. -9. Thug 2's turn. Offensive. Thug 3's turn. Attack. Evade. Thug 1's turn. Attack. -9. Thug 3's turn. Attack. -6. Your turn. Stun. -8. Critical -19. Thug 1. Selected. Distance from you. 1. Health. 9 of 84. Attack. -5. Thug 2's turn. Miss. Thug 3's turn. Offensive. Thug 1's turn. Strike. -11. Thug. Try again. It's hopeless. The wounds and fractures break are too much to bear. You are struck to the ground and left to rot in the sun. Fight. Back. Negotiate. But. Negotiate. Xana interrupts you, grinning. We're done talking. Hit the road. Chomp. She starts laughing. The thugs are dead serious. They keep staring you down, brandishing their weapons. Back down. Button. Back down. You take a step back. Xana is amused, grinning. That's what I thought. She stands up. Notifications. 2. Gain 10 experience. Completed objective. Talk to Xana. Button. Level 3. Level 3. Experience 178 of 300. Closed. Low river. Dead end. Underground caves. Low river. Dead end. The pit. Button. The mall house. The mall house. Dimmed. The mall house. Enter the mall house. You open the door and step inside. Breathing the look around. Button. Look. Talk to the owner. Button. What's on tap? Let's trade. I'd like to rent a room. Button. I'd like something to eat. Button. I'm looking for someone. Ellipsis. I have questions. Why is this place called the mall house? Catualda smiles. Who knows? Maybe it's because we live like moles down here, burrowing deep into the ground. Or maybe it's because we get drunk enough to go blind. Ellipsis. House business. Button. House business. Catualda replies. Business is good. Same as it ever was. Thanks for asking. She smiles. What is there to do in the city? Button. What is there to do in the city? She replies. Gladiators from all over the world come to fight in the arena. That's the main draw. Blood sport. Gambling. Drinking. Not much else going on around here. Ellipsis. To be honest with you. Got any work that needs doing? Button. Got any work that needs doing? Catualda replies. Yes. Ellipsis. Took a nasty spill the other night. Hitching up the white toga. The woman shows you an infected wound on her thigh. She says, it won't heal. Could you get some ointment from the apothecary? I've got a jar of balsam. I've got a jar of balsam. Do you want it? Catualda replies. Perfect. Thank you. She takes the ointment and slowly rubs it on the infected wound, closing her eyes and purring with delight. You're welcome. Button. You're welcome. The owner smiles, giving you a nod. She keeps rubbing her thigh with one hand, while taking a swig of palm wine with the other. Let's trade. I'd like to rent a room. I'm looking for someone. Ellipsis. I'm looking for someone. Ellipsis. Raising a knife. Casper the fortune seeker. Casper the fortune seeker. She gives it some thought. Casper. Ellipsis. Oh yes, the Panosian. He showed up a while back. Talks a big game. Where is he? Button. Where is he? Catualda replies. My daughter keeps track of the lodgings. Ask her. She's up on the second floor. Understood. Button. Understood. Used. I'd like to rent a room. Palm wine. Palm wine. Buy for 9 gold. Current gold. 65. But 3 uses. A clay bottle of sweet wine. This milky beverage was made from the sap of the date palm tree. Buy for 9 gold. Current. Close by. I'd like to rent a room. I'm looking for some. I have questions. Let's talk about something else. Catualda replied. Let's talk about. Let's trade. Farewell. But enter the lounge. Go upstairs. Button. Enter the lounge. Exit the lounge. But ask. You step into the lounge. The air is thick with opium and hashish. The patrons are drinking palm wine and smoking water pipes. The bard is plucking at the strings of her long. Look around. Button. Look around. Used. There's a lot of people in here, but no one seems to match the description of Casper. Ask the patrons about Casper. Button. Ask the patrons about Casper. Some of the drowsy customers are busy talking among themselves. The others are quiet and stuck in a world of their own. It seems that none of them are willing to give you the time of day. Talk to the bard. Button. Talk to the bard. The bard is pale and red-headed with, yeah, no, I don't have time for this. What do you mean? Button. Yes. Button. Yes. Riona smiles. Marvelous. Everyone's got a story to tell. Ellipsis. Crossing her legs and leaning back on the pillows. The bard packs the highland, the marshes of Iblis, but the lowlands of Malequim. The highlands of Robert. Button. The highlands of Robert. The bard replies, same here, but I left when the war came. 7 years have passed, but they say it's still bad out there. So tell me, what was your life like back? I made an honest living. Button. I lived a life of crime. Button. I was rich and carefree. Button. I did whatever it took to survive. Button. I made an honest living. Button. I made an honest living. The bard exhales a cloud of smoke. She asks, why did you leave everything behind? What? Borrowed money from some dangerous people. Ellipsis. Button. My bad habits got the better of me. Borrowed money from some dangerous people. Ellipsis. The bard replies, and now you're here, in the middle of nowhere. Ellipsis. Why did you come all the way to the sunken hollows? She lights the pipe again. I was on the run from debt collectors, but that's none of your business. I was on the run from debt collectors, but they found me. Ellipsis. I was on the run from debt collectors, but they found me. The bard exhales a cloud of smoke, nodding. Go on. Ellipsis. I couldn't pay the debt, so they put me to work. Ellipsis. Button. I couldn't pay the debt, so they put me to work. She replies. Guess you're lucky to be alive. What did they want from you? They told me to track down a one-eyed character tab. They told me to track down a one-eyed thief in the underground caves. Ellipsis. They told me to track down a one-eyed thief in the underground caves. The bard replies. Sounds like dirty work. Did you catch the thief? Yes, but no, she got away. Yes, but I let her go. Ellipsis. Yes, but I let her go. Ellipsis. Riona is lost in thought for a while. The bard finally speaks, nodding. Yes, it's a song in the making. The first piece of a puzzle. She packs the bowl of the pipe with a few more crumbs of hashish. Want some? Yes. Button. Yes. You take a hit from the clay pipe. The bard is strumming a lute. She sings a song about a drifter from a faraway land. It seems to resonate with the crowd. Feeling woozy, you doze off for a minute next to the sleeping wolf dog on the cavern floor. Look around. Talk to the exit the character tab. Exit the lounge. Button. Quests tab. Has notifications. 4. Initiated quest the apothecary. Lost balsam. Completed quest the apothecary. Gain 10 experience. Button. Look around. Exit the lounge. Button. Exit. No. But what do you want? A shady young man is standing in the doorway. What do you want? What do the hoodlum says? Heard you been asking questions. His eyes are darting back and forth. He steps closer, lowering his voice. Alma is a friend of mine. She wants to see you. Ellipsis. Where do I find her? Where do I find her? He replies. Dead end. Just wait. She'll turn up. Broad daylight. No funny stuff. Ellipsis. Got it. Button. Got it. The hoodlum nods quietly, brushing past. Go. Enter the stockroom. Button. Character tab. Character tab. Range. Overview. Overview. Body. Empty. Hand. Empty. Feet. Empty. Access. Empty. Ornament. Empty. Main hand. Crooked. Off hand. Crooked. Melee. 4. Not ranged. Not evade. Action. Combat. Combat action. Faction. Repute. Kira's cartel. Bad. -2. Orok. Decent. 1. Jackal. Neutral. 0. Dread. Neutral. Overview. Abilities. Inventory. Close inventory tab. Go. And exit the mall house. Button. Enter. Map. You are standing in front. Low river. The mall house. Fallen bridge. Dead end. But dead end. Dimmed. Low river. Dead end. Wait for Alma. Wait for Alma. You wait for a while. People are watching from the windows above. Someone's coming. It's Alma. The one-eyed thief says, "Heyo, got something for ya." Ellipsis. She puts her hand in her pocket, fishing out a lockpick. Tool of the trade. Take the lockpick. Button. Take the lockpick. Alma says, "Hope I didn't keep ya waiting for too long." Ellipsis. She looks over her shoulder, keeping an eye on the street. Been up all night, dodging the cloaks. They just won't let up. Ellipsis. How much do you owe them? Button. You owe me a drink. Button. You owe me a drink. Alma looks in her bag, chuckling. Heh, you're in luck. She gives you a bottle of wine. Can't stick around. Gotta lay low. Ellipsis. The one-eyed thief slips away, leaving you alone on the dead-end street. Inventory quest tab. Notifications. 3. Failed Kira's cartel reputation check. Gained lockpick. Gained palm wine. Button. Map. Underground cave. Underground. High waterfall. High bone river. Stairway. Stairway. Area. Stairway. You are standing at the bottom of the stairs. The strange underbrush is glowing with blue light. Search. Go upstairs to the. Search the cave. Search the cave. Used. Someone left a torch on the ground. Pick up the torch. Pick up the torch. You pick up the torch from the ground. Explore the passage. Explore the passage. The dark underground passage leads to a cave-in, where the head of a giant statue is half buried in the pile of rocks. The place is overgrown with plants and mushrooms. Look around. Forage. Button. Forage. Button. You harvest some leaves from a glowing bush. Look up. Forage. Button. Forage. You pick some mushrooms from a luminous patch. Look around. Button. Look around. Use. The monumental stone head looks like some kind of regal woman from ancient times. Her face is wise and calm, smiling like she's keeping a secret. There's nowhere else to go from here. Map. Bone Lake. Button. Dark Bend. High waterfall. Bone River. Button. Dark Bend. Dimmed. Stairway. Bone River. Dark Bend. The stony riverbank is dark and barren. Enter the cave. Used. Button. Enter the second cave. Enter the knock on. Read the inscription. Walk away. Enter the third cave. Enter the third cave. Light a torch. Explore the cave. Explore the cave. Another dead end. Some dirty rags are piled up on the cavern floor. There's a wash basin next to the wardrobe in the corner. Whoever lives here is not at home. Open the wardrobe. Open the wardrobe. Used. You find some clothes. Open the wardrobe. Open the wardrobe. Used. The wardrobe is empty. Examine the wash basin. Examine the wash basin. The dusty wash basin is stained with blood. It's filled with dirty water. Some dead bugs are floating around in it. Search the cave. Button. Search the cave. Used. You find some throwing knives and a pouch of gold. The money and weapons were stashed away in a hole under a rock. Exit the cave. Button. Exit the cave. Notifications. 6. The stony riverbank. Notifications. 6. Gained long brown tunic. Gained worn leather sandals. Past perception check. Gold plus 20. Gained 2 times amethyst. Gained 3 times bronze throwing knife. Button. Enter the third cave. You. Enter the cave. Attack him. Button. Leave him alone. Attack him. Movement restriction. You're fighting in a confined space. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Cave dweller. Distance from you. 1. Health. 35 of 35. Attack. -4. -4. Stun. -6. Cave dweller's turn. Attack. Evade. Your turn. Trip. Unavailable. Trip. Stun. Cost. -8. The cave dweller is looking pretty banged up. No notifications. Dim. I want you dead. I want gold. Fork it over. I want gold. Take the money. Button. The cave dwellers. Take the money. Button. Look around. Exit the cave. Look around. Look around. Read the writing on the wall. Open the knapsack. Examine the bottle. Read the writing on the wall. Read the writing on the wall. Used. It says, watch out for creepy crawlies. They come for the dead. Kill you when the bones are picked clean. Look around. Look around. Used. The cavern floor and the rock walls are stained with blood. Open the knapsack. Button. Open the knapsack. You find a torch. Examine the bottles. Button. Examine the bottles. You find some sweet water. The rest of the clay bottles are empty and cracked. Notifications. 3. Gold plus 6. Gain torch. Gain sweet water. Button. Enter the cave. Used. Enter the third cave. Used. Enter the cave. Used. Enter the second cave. Used. Enter the second cave. Used. The cave door is locked. Runes have been carved in. Read the knock on the door. Knock on the door. Used. The door is opened by a frail old man with a wooden staff and a green. Turn back. Enter the cave. Talk to the druid. Take a look at the. Let's trade. Take a look at this. Give him the blue nightcap. The druid takes the mushroom and give him the blue nightcap. Used. Give him the blue give him the blue give him the blue give him the palifern leaf. Give him the palifern. Never mind. Ellipsis. Used. Button. I'll come back later. Notifications. 14. 5 times lost blue nightcap. 7 times gained 1 experience. 2 times lost palifern leaf. Button. I'll come back. Exit the cave. Map. Zoom out. Button. Zoom out. Market. Button. Fallen Bridge. The Mall House. The Pit. Low River. Button. Low River. Bone River. Stairway. Area. Dead end. Low River. The poor neighborhood is dense and rich. Inventory tab. Close it. Treasure. 1. Scripture. 1. Scripture. Scrap of parchment new. Scrap. Read. More. A folded. Morbidus. Low River 217. Close. Button. Close inventory. Look for the home of Morbidus. Take a closer look. Enter the cave. Look around. Enter the cave. Knock on the door. Button. I'm here to see Morbidus. The door is opened by a woman with silver bracelets and black silk garments. Having sized you up, she looks away with a bored expression, speaking matter-of-factly. No. Silent mode. Ring mode. I'm here to see Morbidus. I'm here to see Morbidus. I'm here to see Morbidus. She looks back into the cave dwelling for a moment, gesturing to someone else. You hear a man talking inside, but you can't make out what he's saying. The young woman, the rudmaker sent me. Button. It's a business matter. Button. It's a business matter. You hear the voice from the cave. She looks down and steps aside, making a sweeping gesture. Yes. Ellipsis. Morbidus will see you now. Off. Enter the cave dwelling. Enter the cave dwelling. Look around. The door is closed behind you. The high cave is deep and well furnished. You hear a scraping noise. It sounds like a grindstone. Look around. Talk to Morbidus. Exit the cave. Talk to Morbidus. Talk to Morbidus. The grindstone stops moving. Morbidus looks up, no longer sharpening the iron saber. His black hood and silver amulet is enough to paint the picture. This man belongs to the Kiris cartel. He inspects the blade. Never mind. The rudmaker wants his due. Button. The rudmaker wants. Morbidus replies. That's so? He steps into the light, running his finger along the edge of the blade. Yeah. The money or the Yeah. The money or the carpet. Morbidus replies. The rudmaker will get what's coming to him. What do you mean? Pay what you owe. Morbidus. Button. Pay what you owe. Morbidus takes a few steps forward, looking down and shaking his head. A fine rug. No doubt. You fight. Negotiate. Button. Your words are interrupted by the dark-eyed mistress. Her voice is dripping with scorn. Got no leg to stand on. Notifications. 4. Gained 1 experience. Completed objective. Read the note. Lost scrap of parchment. Failed Kiris cartel reputation check. Button. Your word. Make go health points 45 of 45. Fight. Fight. Morbidus. Distance from you. 1. Health. 91 of 91. Okay. Got it. Initiating combat. Morbidus's turn. Attack. -10. -10. Attack. -9. Your turn. Bleed -3. -3. -2. Stun. Cost. Stun. Critical -16. Your advantage. 200. Your turn. Bleed -3. Attack. -1. -1. Stun. Cost. 1. -5. Morbidus's turn. Offensive. Attack. -10. Hold. Morbidus cuts you open with the iron saber. Morbidus. Try again. Fight. Button. Back down. Button. Back down. He snorts, putting the blade on his. He snored. Look around. Talk to Morbidus. You. Talk. Morbidus throws a glance at you, muttering, be on your way. Drift cap. Notifications. 2. Gain 5 experience. Completed objective deal. Look around. Talk to Morbidus. Use. Exit the cave. There are paintings of white. Enter the cave. You. Leave. Button. Go upstairs to the home of Morbidus. Map. The poor neighborhood is dense and rich with freight. The Mall House. The Pit. Dead end. Low River. The Pit. The Mall. Fallen. Market. Button. Market. Dimmed. The Mall House. Fallen Bridge. Market. The market square is crowded and busy. Dozens of tents and stalls are lined up in long rows. Talk to the scavenger. Used. Talk to the scavenger. Used. The scavenger is hunched over a workbench. Can you up? Farewell. Used. Farewell. Used. Talk to the rudmaker. The old scavenger. Talk to the rudmaker. Talk to the rudmaker. Used. Panic erupts in the marketplace. The rudmaker lies bleeding like a stuck pig in the middle of the square. Someone cries. He's dead. They shot him. The guards are scrambling. People run for cover, screaming at the top of their lungs. Look around. Examine the body. Button. Examine the body. The rudmaker was shot down with a crossbow, judging by the bolt sticking out from his neck. The wife and children are kneeling down beside him. They shed tears over the fallen. Look around. Walk away. Look around. Look around. It's chaos and confusion. The rich merchant was killed in broad daylight, but there's no telling who did it. Walk away. Button. Walk away. Notifications. 3. Gain 10 experience. Completed objective. Return to the market. Completed quest of finer things. Button. Approach the temple. Go to the arena. Button. Approach the temple. Look around. You approach the cave. The worshippers are still chanting in the temple. Talk to the beggar monk. Enter the temple. Enter the temple. Talk to the priest. 2 fires are burning in the temple. Previous. Look around. Listen to the chant. Talk to the priest. Exit the temple. Button. Character tab. Exit. Listen to the chant. Listen to the chant. Used. Divine Abidan. Ellipsis. The one who said look around. Button. Look around. Used. The dancing temple guardians are blindfolded, wielding a sword in each hand. They chant in harmony with the small crowd of worshippers. The old priest is look around. Listen. Explore the temple. Button. Explore the temple. There are hidden doorways and passages in the shadows, but those places are blocked off by the temple guardians. Despite being blindfolded, they seem to anticipate your every move, dancing and praying with the blades in constant motion. Steal from the temple. Button. Steal from the temple. Used. You look around with the eyes of a thief, waiting for the right moment. There are things worth taking from the temple, but the worshippers keep getting in your way. Perhaps another time. Talk to the priest. Button. Talk to the priest. The priest opens his light blue eyes. They are cold and piercing. Notifications. 1. Failed agility check. Button. Tell me about Abidan. Button. Tell me about Abidan. The priest explains. He is the god of the wind, but he was once a man. What he did in his life brought him to the skies above. Abidan was chosen by nature, who made him divine. She recognized him as the paragon of virtue. That's why we live in his shadow. I want to learn more about his life. Button. I want to learn more about his life. Abidan was a young nomad from the Deadlands, who saw the injustice around him. The druids controlled us for thousands of years, demanding we pay tribute for nothing. He rallied the tribes against them, riding out with the bow and arrow. Ellipsis. Tell me more about the rebellion. Tell me more about the rebellion. It was, ellipsis, almost 700 years ago, when the druids were defeated by his army of horse archers. They fled from Trinisut, leaving us with the freedom to govern ourselves. It was a brand new day for the Deadlands, but it didn't last very long. Ellipsis. What happened after the rebellion? Button. What happened after the rebellion? Abidan trained his disciples in the art of war. He showed the tribes how to live in peace. The Deadlands prospered like never before. Trinisut was on the rise, but, ellipsis, this worried the other peoples of Tam Kiris. They declared war, sending their armies from east and west. Abidan fell on the battleground, ellipsis, and then he rose up to the heavens. Did he rise from the dead? Button. What became of his disciples? Did he rise from the dead? Did he rise from the dead? Yes and no. The enemy shot him down, ellipsis, and he lay dead for all to see. The body was then struck by lightning from clear blue skies. The flesh burned to ash, but the soul took flight. The miracle was witnessed by everyone. They saw the winged horse. It was rising like the sun. There's no denying the apotheosis of Abidan. What became of his disciples? Button. What became of his disciples? They returned to their native lands when the war was over. His closest disciples were Akim and Caleb, the nomad warlords who united the tribes of Aurochs. Let's talk about something else. I have to get going. Tell me about Abidan. Will you give me his blessing? Will you give me his blessing? The priest replies, of course. Now listen close. Ellipsis. He puts his hand on your shoulder. Receive the blessing. Receive the blessing. The priest is raising his voice. Oh, talk. Notifications. 1. Gain 5 experience. Button. Talk to the priest. Farewell. I'm looking for work. Tell me about. I'm looking for work. The priest gives it some thought. He replies, there's nothing for you here. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Tell me. Didn't expect to find a temple in the sunken hollows. The priest replies, the city is an evil place, full of suffering and godlessness. We are the Oasis Ministry. We came here to set things right. Ellipsis. How goes your mission? Button. How goes your mission? The priest sighs. We do get some true believers, but, ellipsis, mostly it's just fortune seekers and gladiators, ellipsis, asking for divine blessings, giving nothing in return. Most of them don't know what it means to live a good life, ellipsis. And did you build this temple? Button. Did you build this temple? The priest replies, no. This place was cursed and abandoned long ago. He looks back at the winged horse on the wall behind him. We had to seal off the lower depths, but still, ellipsis, I can feel the dark presence and its corrupting influence. What is the Oasis Ministry? Let's talk about something. I have to get going. Let's talk about something else. Tell me about Abidan. Used. Tell me about. I have to get going. The priest. Steal from the temple. Used. Button. It's no use. Your movements are too slow and imprecise, lacking subtlety. Exit the temple. Talk to the beggar monk. Look around. Talk to the beggar monk. Enter the temple. Map. Button. Map. Elevator. The mall house. Fallen bridge. The mall house. The mall house. Dimmed. Market. Travel interrupted by encounter. You're surrounded by thugs with black cloaks. They put the blades to your throat, demanding the money. Pay up. Pay them. But refuse to pay them. Button. Pay them. The debt collectors are given previous. Main gold. 91. Pay 25 gold. Pay 50 gold. But pay 25. Continue on your way. The thug said. Turn. Continue on your way. The ancient remnants of the fallen bridge. Map. Button. Map. High River. Market. The fallen bridge. The mall house. Market. High River. The mall house. Button. The mall house. Dimmed. The mall house. You are standing in front of the. Enter the mall house. Enter the mall house. Talk to the musky cave is lit by glass land. Talk to the owner. Used. Talk to the owner. Let's trade. I have catch you all previous. I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for Casper the Alma the Gambler. Catch you all catch you. Never mind. Alma the Gambler. But Alma the Gambler. Catualda looks away, chuckling. Hair. She's a wild one. Can't be tamed. Many have tried. You ought to keep that in mind. Ellipsis. Do you know where she is or not? Do you know where she is or not? Catualda replies, not right now, no, but, ellipsis, she's a steady customer. You should come back later. Understood, button. Understood, used. Farewell, used, button. Farewell, used, go upstairs, but go up. Leaning back, the woman puts her feet up on the table. She smiled. You walk up the stairs to a cavernous hallway. The doors have been marked with numerals. A young clerk sits next to a slab of rock, leafing through the pages of a thick ledger. Look around. Button. Talk to the clerk. Button. Talk to the clerk. The young clerk looks up with a bored expression. She rolls her eyes, mumbling. There's another one. Ellipsis. I'm looking for someone. I have question. I'd like to rent a room. Farewell. Button. I have questions. Ellipsis. Button. I have question. What's your name? Button. The young clerk. What's your name? What's your name? She replies. Leonica. What can you tell me about the sunken hollows? She replies. It's a horrible place. No doubt. The people are the worst. Bunch of killers and crooks. Ellipsis. Why do you live here if you hate it so much? She replies. Ain't too many places to live in the Deadlands. Not gonna roll around in the dirt with the nomads. That's for sure. Ellipsis. Let's talk about something else. Ellipsis. Let's talk. I have questions. I'd like to rent a room. I'm looking for Casper the Fortune See. Alma the Gam. Casper the Fortune. The young clerk's up. Casper the Fortune. Which room? Which room? Understood. Understood. You. Farewell. Button. I'd like to rent a. Farewell. Go downstairs. Explore the hallway. Talk to the clerk. Look around. Look around. Explore the hallway. Button. Enter the kitchen. Button. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Look around. Go to Casper's room. Button. Go. Knock. Button. Knock. You. Open the door. Button. Open the door. Unlock the door. Button. Unlock the door. Used. Kick in the door. Button. Disable the lock. Button. Disable the lock. You pick the lock and open the door. Explore the cave. Button. Explore the cave. There's nobody else in here. This cave seems more like a place to work than a place to. Previous. You pick the. Search the cave. Button. Look around. Used. Various maps and strange diagrams have been. Examine the pottery. Button. Examine the pottery. It's a big collection of clay vessels from ancient times. Most of the pieces are damaged or broken. Some of them are still intact. Steal the pottery. Button. Steal the pottery. You pick out some of the more unusual and fancy looking pieces from the shelves. Read the note. Button. Look at the cave paintings. Button. Read the writing on the wall. Used. The layouts of different tombs and crypts are outlined in chalk. Some of the maps and locations have been crossed out. Read the note. Button. Read the note. Used. You take a closer look at the ink-stained scrap of parchment on the stone table. It seems to be a list of places to explore. All the entries are crossed out except for the last one. It reads, Tomb of Caleb. 5 hours northeast from Obelisk. Read the note. Exit the cave. Button. Exit the cave. Go downstairs. Look around. Button. Look around. Used. The doors are marked with numerals. The cave paintings are old and faded. There is no one else in sight. Go downstairs. Explore the cave. Button. Pick up the clay bottle. Pick up the other cave doors are locked. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go from here. Someone has dropped a clay bottle on the floor. You pick up the clay bottle from the floor. Go downstairs. Talk to the clerk. You enter the kit. Go downstairs. Enter the stockroom. Go exit. Go upstairs. Exit the mall. Map. Map. Zoom out. Zoom out. Caravansary. Obelisk. Obelisk. Fallen bridge. Area. Obelisk. The great obelisk stands above ground on the outskirts. Explore the route. Seek out the. Taking the first step in the sand makes you hesitate for a moment. The journey across the desert will be a long one. Might not make it back to the city before nightfall. You should come prepared. Turn back. Button. Character tab. Turn. Head out. Button. Head out. Alert. Enjoying your review. You walk away from the look back. Button. Enjoying the game. Your review can help spread the later. Button. Previous. Take it. You walk away from the obelisk and leave the city behind. The rolling dunes are empty and lifeless. Hours pass by in the arid heat. Keep moving. Button. Look back. Button. Look back. You have traveled far. The obelisk is no longer in sight. Nothing to see but a trail. Keep moving. Button. Keep moving. You hear the strange laughter of hyenas roaming the desert. Their whooping calls echo in the distance. Look around. Track them down. Avoid them. Button. Avoid them. Continue on your. You have reached the grasslands of the wild steppe. The sun is low. The wind is rustling the scattered trees and bushes. Look around. Forage. Button. Continue on. Forage. Button. Forage. Red herbs have grown thick around the rocks nearby. You harvest some leaves from the bushes. Continue on your way. Button. Look around. Look around. You have traveled far and stayed the course, but there is still a ways to go. Unless Casper was mistaken, the tomb should be found somewhere among the trees and cliffs on the horizon. Continue on your way. Continue on your way. You hear the distant clattering of hoofs. It's getting closer and closer. Take a look. Button. Take a look. The hoofbeat stops. A dark silhouette appears on top of a low cliff. It's a rider on a black horse. He's armed with a bow and arrows. You're being watched. Approach the rider. Avoid him. Button. Approach the rider. Button. Approach the rider. The man shouts, be warned. You walk the land of aurochs. Tread lightly. He rides down from the cliff top. The rider is heading east, kicking up dust. Look around. Continue on your way. Button. Continue on your way. There is a grove at the foot of the low cliffs. The oak trees are surrounded by rocks and tall grass. You notice tracks in the dirt. Notifications. 1. Gain 4 times Cinderbrack. Button. Examine the tracks. Explore the grove. Button. Examine the track. Examine the tracks. Looks like several people have passed through here recently. There are fresh footprints of different. Look around. Explore the grove. Explore the grove. Quest notifications. 2. Gain 5 experience. Completed objective journey to the tomb of Caleb. Button. You follow the tracks into the grove. Dead bodies are hanging from the trees. Look around. Examine the bodies. Examine the bodies. None of them look like Casper. The dangling corpses are riddled with arrows and stab wounds, likely inflicted before the ropes were tied around their necks. The bodies are marked with runes in white chalk. Each inscription is the same. Grave robber. Look around. Take the arrows. Button. Take the arrows. You rip out the arrows from the hanging bodies. Look around. But look around. They were camping out here. The fire is out. The small tents are damaged and stained with blood. There's an overturned cart on the ground. Whoever attacked the site has moved on. Search the campsite. Search the campsite. You find some tools on the ground below the hanging bodies. There are more tracks in the dirt, leading out of the grove. Examine the follow the track. Examine the tools. Button. Examine the tools. The tools are bloody. Seems like they were used in battle. There's a stone maul with a broken handle. The hammer and the pickaxe are still intact. Take the hammer, but take the pickaxe. Take the hammer, but take the hammer. You pick up the hammer from the ground. Take the pickaxe. Button. Take the pickaxe. You grab the pick. Follow the tracks. But notifications. 3. Gain 5 times arrow. Gain brass mallet. Gain pickaxe. Button. Follow the tracks. Look up. But you step out from the grove. Look up. Look up. You follow the trail. Find another way. Look up. You follow the trail. I'm looking for Casper. You ascend the cliff path. Someone is standing at the top of the slope. It's a nomad with a bow and leather armor. He aims his weapon, shouting, "What are you doing here?" I'm looking for Casper. Ellipsis. The nomad replies, "The great robber is alive and well. His fate will be decided soon enough. Negotiate. Fight the archer. Turn back. Fight. Negotiate. Button. Negotiate." Notifications. 1. Pass charisma check. Button. The nomad lowers his weapon. He says, "The prisoner is unharmed. He must answer for his crimes. Justice demands it. There is no way around it." Who are you? But what is the nature of it? Who are you? Button. Who are you? The nomad replies, "We are the Aurochs tribe. This is our land." What is the nature of his crimes? Button. What is the nature of his crimes? The nomad replies, "We are the protectors of holy places. He seeks to plunder the sacred tombs of our ancestors." Ellipsis. What about the others? You killed them. What about the others? You killed them. Ellipsis. The nomad looks away. He replies, "They fought back." Ellipsis. "And suffered the consequences." How will justice be served? Button. How will justice be served? The nomad replies, "The messenger has been dispatched. He will bring word to the knower of the law. She will be the one to judge." Does Casper have legal representation? Button. Does Casper have legal representation? The nomad is raising an eyebrow. He replies, "None of us are likely to defend him. Let me argue on his behalf. Release the hostage right now or you will regret it." Ellipsis. "Let me argue on his behalf. Let me argue on his behalf." Ellipsis. The nomad hesitates for a moment. He replies, "Very well. You will be his advocate, but we will have to wait until the trial begins. Come this way." Ellipsis. He turns around and starts walking. Follow him. Button. Follow him. Approach the prisoner. There is a statue of a giant bull's head on top of the cliff. The prisoner lies on a slab of rock in front of the horn sculpture. He's blindfolded, gagged and hogtied. A nomad warrior is standing guard with a shield and a spear. Wait. Button. Talk to the archer. Talk to the warrior. Approach the prisoner. Approach the prisoner. The warrior with the spear blocks your way. He gives you a cold stare. Talk to the warrior. Talk to the warrior. Used. The warrior says, "We must wait for the knower of the law." Talk to the archer. Button. Talk to the archer. Used. The archer says, "It will take some time before she arrives." Wait. Button. Wait. You spend some time waiting with the nomads on the cliff. They are silent and vigilant, keeping their eyes on the bound prisoner in the desolate wilderness. A cloud of dust appears on the horizon. Take a look. Button. Take a look. Riders on the steppe are coming this way. They are followed by a herd of oxen. The sound is like rolling thunder. Keep waiting. Button. Keep waiting. Button. The riders and the herd of oxen keep moving across the steppe. They are going around the cliffs and heading north. A woman stops and dismounts near the grove. She leaves the horse behind, walking alone between the trees and the hanging corpses. Keep waiting. Button. Keep waiting. It doesn't take long before the rugged woman shows up. She's wearing brown leather armor and a white cape. Her long dreadlocks are tangled up like a black crown. The nomads bow their heads. Wasting no time, she speaks with poisoned authority. Let's begin. Talk, but listen. Button. Listen. Button. The woman speaks. "I am Nagusa, ranger of the steppe and knower of the law." She looks at the prisoner. They remove the blindfold. Nagusa steps closer. She says, "Casper, the great robber. True or not?" They remove the gag. His red beard is dusty and his face is badly sunburned. He coughs. Ahem. "Not true. Not at all." Ellipsis. Talk. Listen. Talk. Button. Talk. Nagusa interrupts. "You will speak when spoken to." Listen. Button. Listen. Nagusa looks around at the others, asking, "What have you seen?" The warrior replies, "We caught him red-handed. Stood right outside." Ellipsis. The archer nods. He was trying to find the sacred tomb for quite some time now. Ellipsis. Judging by the maps in his possession. Talk. Button. Listen. Button. Listen. Nagusa speaks. "One thing is clear. The crime was planned, but did not come to fruition. Yet something must be done. We cannot allow such." Ellipsis. Reckless avarice to keep festering in our lands. She looks you in the eyes, asking, "What can be said in his defense?" Casper is a foreigner. He knows nothing about your ways, but the price was paid in blood. You killed his workers. He learned his lesson. Button. It was a crime of desperation. He owes money to dangerous people. Button. This trial is a sham. Your laws are meaningless. It was a crime of desperation. It was a crime of desperation. He owes money to... The wild-eyed prisoner gets excited, nodding emphatically. "That's right. They've got me scrambling. I'm just trying to get out from under." Ellipsis. Nagusa interrupts him. "You speak of dangerous people. Advocate. Who are they?" "The Kiris cartel. But you're better off not knowing." "The Kiris cartel. The Kiris cartel." Nagusa replies, "The ones who enslave us. Foul merchants of poison and misery. Are you working for them?" Advocate. "Yes, but not by choice." Button. "No, but not by choice." Button. "Not by choice." Nagusa replies, "Understood. You are slaves to a dark master, unable to break free. Perhaps one day it will change, but for now." Ellipsis. The verdict is clear. You are banished from the land of Aurochs. You must leave now and never come back. Farewell, advocate. Farewell. Remain silent. Button. Remain silent. Nagusa and the other nomads walk away, heading down to the grove at the foot of the cliff. The bound prisoner still lies on the slab of rock, trying to break free. Look around. Free the prisoner. Button. Free the prisoner. You untie the rope. Casper jumps up from the slab of rock. He puts his hand on your shoulder, nodding. You did well, my friend. Thanks for saving my hide. Just doing what I'm told. Button. You owe me one. Button. Don't mention it. Button. You owe me one. You owe me one. Casper replies, yeah, it's the way of the world. Nothing free. Ellipsis. The fortune seeker looks away, brushing off the dust from his coat. Better head back to the city. Look around. Forage. Button. Forage. You harvest some red herbs. Look around. But look around. Used. You can see far from up here. The steppe is quiet and empty. The long grass whispers in the warm breeze. Map. But map. Grove. Button. Grove. Dim. Travel interrupted by encounter. Casper is standing on a ledge about half. What's the matter? Button. What? Keep walking. Button. He shakes his head, muttering, nothing. Just thinking. It's a shame, but, ellipsis, sometimes we just have to cut our losses. Keep walking. Button. Keep walking. Casper says, go ahead. I'll be right behind you. Ellipsis. He sighs. You keep walking down the cliff to the grove, where the bodies of his workers are hanging from the trees. No notifications. Dimmed. Talk to Casper. Talk to Casper. Used. Casper is weary and crestfallen. He looks at the dead bodies with a sigh. Cost of doing business. Ellipsis. Talk to Casper. Talk to Casper. Map. Map. Step cliff. But. Obelisk. Button. Obelisk. Travel interrupted by encounter. You head south, going back the same way you came. The fortune seeker is trailing close behind. You hear the strange laughter of hyenas echoing in the distance. You head south. Look around. Keep moving. Talk to Casper. Avoid the hyenas. Look around. Button. Look around. The hyenas are closing in from the south. You can see them lurking in the underbrush from afar. Keep moving. Button. Keep moving. The sunset glows red over the steppe. Casper slows down to a halt, watching the hyenas. The ferocious pack is coming your way. Kill the beasts. But character tab. Kill the sun. Preview. Main menu. Main menu. New game. Save game. Load game. Save. Most recent. Selected. Type. Auto. Level. 3. Location. Grove. Date. A few seconds ago. Scene. You head south. Going back the same. Save. Load select. Load selected. Save. Keep moving. But talk. Keep. Look around. Keep moving. Talk to Casper. Talk. The hyenas are. The man with the red beard is in a world of his own. Hardly paying attention. Keep move. Avoid the hyenas. Button. Avoid the hyenas. The desert lies beyond the steppe. You walk with Casper over the high sand dunes. He says, looks like we're in the clear. Shame we have to go back empty-handed. Be thankful you're still alive. Button. Be thankful you're still alive. Approach the obelisk. Casper replies, suppose you're right. We'll see how long it lasts. Ellipsis. Night falls on the desert sands. You can see the city ruins and the obelisk from here. A warm light radiates from the depths of the canyon. Approach the. Look back. But talk to Casper. Button. Talk to Casper. The fortune seeker is weary, mumbling, from the ashes into the fire. Ellipsis. Approach. Look back. Button. Look back. Footprints in the sand. The journey is drawing to a close. It was long and dangerous, like always. Now it feels as if you're coming back home, strange as it may seem. Approach the obelisk. Approach the obelisk. Look around. People are watching. They are gathered in front of the obelisk. It's the debt collectors. Bay, Karluk and Hatun. The man with the crossbow is posted up between the silent swordsmen. They are decked out in black cloaks and silver jewelry. Look around. Talk to the deck. Talk to Casper. Button. Talk to Casper is silent. He looks at the debt collectors with apprehension. Look around. Button. Look around. The desert is getting darker. Nothing out there, especially not right now. You need to get back to the city. Talk to the debt collectors. But talk to the debt collectors. Bay stares at you with dead eyes, aiming his crossbow. He speaks in a cold voice. Stay back, drifter. He points his weapon at Casper. Let me guess. You came up short? The fortune seeker hangs his head in shame, answering, well, ellipsis. Things got out of hand. Explain what happened. Button. Remain silent. Explain what happened. Explain. Bay listens to your story. He replies, got him out of trouble. That's good. Still gotta make things right. You understand? What do you want? Button. What do you? Bay replies, what do you think? Gold. He aims the crossbow. Pay up. Whatever you got. Pay 25 gold. Pay 50 gold. Pay 25 gold. Pay 20. Bay counts the gold, muttering, it'll do. For now. He walks away with the others. Looking back, the debt collector says, you take care of Casper. Make sure he stays alive long enough to pay up. Bay count. Gold. Encumbrance. Gold. 41. Look around. Button. Casper is on his way to the city. Bay and the others are standing and talking among themselves. It sounds like they are speaking in code. You can't make sense of it. Map. Map. Obelisk. Caravansary. Sunken hollows. Sub-area. High river. Low river. Button. Temple. Button. Dead end. Elevator. Bank. The pit. Button. Market. The mall house. The mall house. Travel interrupted by encounter. Casper waits at the edge of the cliff, looking down at the lights in the dark city. Talk to Casper. Talk to Casper. Hey, ellipsis. You heard what the man said, right? It's your job to keep me safe. Ellipsis. I'll keep you safe, but don't worry about it. Button. Quit your whining. Button. Don't worry about it. Button. Don't worry about it. You hear loud footsteps in the night. Boots marching. It sounds like they are coming up this way from the lower depths of the canyon. The forge. Talk to Casper. Look down. Button. Talk to Casper. Talk to Casper. He sighs, mumbling, good grief. Had just about enough trouble for one day. Ellipsis. Look down. Button. Look down. You see burning torches. Looks like soldiers on patrol. 5 of them, covered in steel from head to toe. They keep marching with weapons at the ready. The heavy shields are adorned with the symbol of a golden key. Casper trembles in fear, whispering, "It's the night watch." Ellipsis. Alert. Low battery. 20 per close. Button. Talk to Casper. Approach the guards. Button. Talk to Casper. Casper shakes his head, whispering, "You never know with these people. Just keep calm and act. Approach. Sneak past them. Button. Approach the guards. Approach. The marching stops. The city guards are standing still in perfect formation like metal statues. One of them speaks in a monotone voice, declaring, "No one may enter the city after dark. We have returned from a long journey, but we have returned." The armored guard replies, "It doesn't matter. The word was given. The word is law. We have nowhere else to go." "Oh yeah? Says who?" Button. "Oh yeah." The guard replies, "The mayor of Sunken Hollows." The guard, "We have nowhere else to go. I don't care. Get out of my way." Button. "I don't care." The guard does not reply. He takes a fight. Surrender. Button. Surrender. Someone's coming down from the top of the cliff. You hear a familiar voice. "That's enough. Stand down." The silent guards are lowering their weapons. "Look back." Button. "Look, it's Bay and the others." He commands, "Let them pass. Be on your way." The guards do what they are told without question, marching up the path to the talk to Bay. Talk to Casper. Button. Continue. Talk to Bay. But talk to Bay walks past you with the crossbow resting on his shoulder. He says, "You see how things work around here? Something to keep in mind." Talk to Casper. But talk to Casper. Casper sighs with relief, mumbling, "Never thought I'd be glad to see him." Ellipsis. Continue on your way. Continue on your way. You walk down to the bottom of the canyon. The street is empty. Casper looks tired, nodding at you with a faint smile. "Come see me in the morning. We got business to discuss." Notifications. 1. Initiated quest. The next step. Button. Map. Button. Map. Market. Button. The mall house. The mall house. Dim. The mall house. Enter the mall house. Look around. You. Talk to the owner. Go upstairs. Go and talk to the clerk. "I have questions. I'd like to rent. It's too expensive. Can you give me a discount?" "Pay for." The young clerk thinks about it for a moment. She sighs, nodding. 40 gold. "Take it or leave it." "Pay. Let's talk about something." "Pay 40 gold." "Pay 40. She counts the money and gives you a key. She counts the money and gives you a key. "Take the key." Button. "Take the." She nods to the right and says, "Room 3. Down the hall." She nods. "I'm looking. I have farewell. Used. But farewell. Used." Enter the kitchen. "Go to your room." Button. "Go to your room." Look out the window. Look around. Look around. Used. There are several half-melted candles on the stone table next to the wash basin. The hollowed-out wall shelves are empty. Rest. Button. Look out the window. Look out the window. Used. It's dark outside. Look around. Look out. Rest. Exit the cave. Rest. Button. Rest. Button. You lie down on the bedroll and fall into a deep sleep. The sunlight wakes you up the next morning. Home. Selected. Scan code. Button. Selected. Screen recording. Button. Microphone. Screen recording.
Okay guys,
Heading.
that's the end of today's video.
Speech off.
Hope you had fun watching that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.